In February 2020, we went to Ginzan Onsen in Yamagata prefecture. To get there, we took a 3-hour Shinkansen journey to Oishida before getting a shuttle bus provided by our ryokan. The scenery was really beautiful, and it was our first sight of snow. The first thing on our list to do in the historic town centre was try out the free footbaths.
We've arrived, and it's foot bathing time. Is it really hot then?
It's really hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
I know. Oh. It's hot, isn't it?
It's really hot.
It's almost too hot. Ah, but my foot. How do they do that? Ooh. Everyone else can do it. Why can't we do it?
Have we chosen the really, really hot one?
I don't know. Is this extra hot?
I don't know. Is it cooler the other one?
Oh.
They're doing it. There's little kids doing it.
Well, I can't even keep it in there for 2 seconds.
Ow. Ow.
Oh no, let's man up. Let's do it. No. I can't do it.
There's a little child over there that's doing it.
How are they doing it?
I don't know. Bloody hot. My God.
You can't do it.
You're going to try again?
Okay. I'll try again. Right.
Oh, you got the whole foot in?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe I can do it. Oh, no, okay. I did about 5 seconds, that was it. Oh, wimp. The girl's doing it over there. A little 3-year-old can do it. Forget it, I can't do it.
Is ours hotter?
Huh?
Is ours hotter, do you reckon?
Yeah, it's got to be the same. Oh, here we go, here we go.
So what's hotter, this or that Skayman?
This is hotter than those noodles last night. Oh. Right, okay, I quit. Do it, do it. That was pathetic. That was hopeless. 5 seconds.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Boo.
I think it's hot at this end. And then
Rubbish.
cooler there.
That is rubbish.
It must be hot. This one must be hotter than that one. It must be.
Ginzan Onsen means Silver Mountain Hot Spring. The 400-year-old town's on the site of a former silver mine. The small town centre has lots of ryokans, shops and restaurants. While it is quite touristy, it's definitely not tacky. It was quite snowy and icy when we visited, but not everybody had dressed for the weather.
So there's a waterfall just up here in Ginzan Onsen, and it appears that there is snow and there is no barrier, and there's some people, I think, with some fairly impractical shoes.
We found that Ginzan Onsen was even prettier at night, even if it was a bit colder.
Well, a good thing on a night such as this is can either go to a vending machine and get hot drinks in cans. So blue for cold, red for hot, and I'm going to try one of these. Like a lot of these, they're really, really, really sweet, so it's almost like someone's got about 2 or 3 teaspoonfuls of sugar and tipped it in, but I don't care because just holding that is like, amazing. So I'll hold it for a while and then drink them.
Did you forget your gloves?
Yeah, gloves. Being silly. I was in a rush and I left my gloves indoors.
Oh, yeah, we were so
Silly.
full after the meal, we just wanted to sleep. So you had about an hour's sleep, didn't you?
Yeah, I did fall asleep for about
Yeah.
an hour, yeah. So.
I was starting to drift off too, but we knew we couldn't miss this.
No, I don't want to miss this, but
No.
I'm still really tired, so. But
Yeah.
it's well worth it. It's not that cold actually. It's not freezing cold,
No.
but yeah, it's lovely. What's happening?
I don't know. I wondered earlier when we passed this if it had been for the new year. It is Setsubun tomorrow, so maybe it's to do with that. I'm not sure. But earlier it was like a straw bonfire, and there were little kind of charms on it, and yeah. So I'm not sure what it is, but it is Setsubun tomorrow, which is the spring. So maybe this is kind of the start of spring. So maybe it's to do with Setsubun.
So it's been a bit of a day of travelling. Well, it seems a bit of a day of travelling. We'll be doing much longer journeys than this. So it took us about 3 hours to get from Ueno in Tokyo to Oishida, which is in Yamagata prefecture, and then we got a shuttle bus from our ryokan over to Ginzan Onsen. This is a really, really pretty onsen town, which is one of the inspirations for Spirited Away. I think it's the bridges and the town. The actual bathhouse in Spirited Away, I think, is based on Dogo Onsen, which is down in Kyushu, I think. I'm sure we'll look that up. Yeah, I'd like to go there too. Yeah. Earlier in the day, when we arrived, we had a little bit of a walk around the town, had a hot drink in one of the cafes, and just took some photos of the snow, because we did get snow. Yay!
We got some.
We got some.
It's not as much as I'd like, but
No.
there's still a fair bit around.
I think there isn't as much snow this year. I heard they were even shipping some in for the Tokyo Snow Festival.
God, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know. And some of the ski resorts are suffering a bit because of it this year, I think. I don't know if it's global warming. It probably is.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Terrible. It's like unheard of, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But we did get to see some. We haven't got the big long icicles, but we've got snow, and so I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
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 So earlier we had a nice hot bath in our ryokan, because we're lucky enough to have a bath in our room, and then we went for the kaiseki ryori dinner. And
That was interesting because
yeah, so many dishes.
most of it was lovely. There's only a couple of bits left actually. I think there's only one bit of it.
Yeah, you weren't so keen on the daikon, were you?
That's right. Yeah.
I quite like that. Yeah.
But I enjoyed like grilling the beef.
Yeah.
And stuff. That fish soup was nice.
Yes, and the tuna sashimi.
Yeah, some good bits. Some good bits.
Very, very good bits. Really, really tasty. And it's the first time we've had kaiseki ryori, like the traditional multi-course meal. You can do a day trip to Ginzan Onsen, but by staying in one of the hotels or ryokans in the town like we did, you can get the full experience. Although it is pretty expensive, I'd say it was definitely worth it. We stayed at Ginzansou, which is a small walk up the hill from the town centre. I'd definitely recommend Ginzan Onsen to anybody who's looking for a more traditional Japanese experience. Why not subscribe to see more of our videos? Or you can follow Japan Shorts on Instagram.